I picked up that baby chick and I set it in there right in front of the snake, and it happened just like that. So, you want a tummy rub? You want a tummy rub? Right there. We had a drama go on last night. So I'm gonna take you guys down here at the chicken coop. This was not planned. This was not a video I was gonna do, but I think it's important for everybody to know. We had an invader in the chicken coop last night, and it's still down here. I'll show you guys. This was, I guess, a good lesson for anybody to learn, but I don't know that there's anything I could have done differently to change this, other than maybe looking in the coop when I put the baby chick back in. This was insane. This was just crazy. Alright guys, welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm. If this is your first time here, it's a beautiful place. It's a 150-acre first-generation farm, and today is the hottest day of the year here in 2025. It's going to be about 97 degrees today. Everything's green, everything looks awesome. We've had tons of rain this year, but I'm still quite concerned about my garden down here. We'll give you guys a little shot of the garden before we go check out the chicken coop. If you tuned into the most recent video, we trellised the garden. These are tomato plants. We got some bell peppers in here, more tomatoes, several different varieties of tomatoes like Cherokee Purple and Roma tomatoes, all good for canning and cooking. We've got eggplant right here, some more bell peppers right in here, and tomatoes. Let's walk in here real quick before we go in the chicken coop and check and see if we have any cucumbers coming on. I know we do, but I don't know how big they are just yet. We've got lots of flowers in here. I saw some cucumbers trying to sprout. Yeah, we got some of these little guys popping in right there. Let's walk around the other side. Two different varieties of cucumber. These are all for pickling, so we'll have some future pickling videos and salads and stuff like that too. You can see this is kind of falling down. Tuck that guy in there. Won't be long, and the tomatoes are already coming in nicely too. These are our chickens, okay? And these are the laying hens. And what I didn't do was, for about 2 weeks, I didn't gather the eggs. I noticed I had 2 hens that were sitting on eggs, and I thought that was really cool, guys. So I just let them sit on the eggs, and they hatched. And in case you don't know, if you've got a rooster with your hens, you're gonna have fertilized eggs. They don't taste any different, they don't look any different, but they do have the potential to hatch baby chicks. And now we've got baby chicks. Let me show you. Folks, before we go any further with today's story and a hard lesson learned, I'd like to give a quick shout out to today's day sponsor, Jackery. This is a Jackery power bank. It's Prime Day, and Jackery reached out to me to share some savings with my fans. Right now you can save up to 65% on the Jackery 1000 V2, and there'll be a coupon code in the video description down there for you. This thing has enough power to run lights, charge your phone, run your computer, run your TV, run your router, and or take it on the road like on the farm when we have batteries die. We need to charge batteries. We can take the Jackery around with us. We can take it camping. We can take it and use portable lighting in case we have a tractor or a machine go down. It's super cool. The Jackery 1000 V2 is quick, easy, lightweight, portable power. You can take it to the beach with you. You can use it in the house. It has a 20 millisecond switchover time. In other words, if you plug your computer into this and you plug this into the wall, the computer will never turn off. So you can run all your smart devices, you can charge your phone, you can run lights, you can run your computer, you can run your router, you can run all sorts of stuff. And if you need continuous power, you can get a solar panel right here. There'll be a link down in the video description, guys. You can plug it in, charge it in 1 hour, or run it on the solar panel and have maybe infinite power. Really, really cool, guys. There's a coupon below. I'll post it right here for extra savings during Prime Days. Guys, this sale will not last. If you're looking for a portable battery bank and you're tired of pulling the cord on a loud generator, this might be the answer for you, the Jackery 1000 V2. If you don't need this much power, Jackery also offers a smaller version called the E300. It's super lightweight and will run up to 6 smart devices. It's super cool, and it offers solar charging too for camping, for going to the beach, or for battery backup for the things that you need to keep running. So now I've got lightweight portable power and peace of mind when the power goes out, and I don't have to get out there and and start that loud generator, guys. A huge thank you to Jackery for supporting the channel and providing you guys with a discount and an awesome battery bank. Now, let's get back to the story of the chickens. It's a sad day here on the farm. Maybe if I had this little built-in flashlight right here, I could have checked on the chickens before I stuck that little baby chick in there. We've got less baby chicks than we had before. So baby chicks are all kind of exploring out here. Mom's a little bit upset right now. We've got some that are about 2 weeks older than others. You can see them running around, and they're just foraging throughout the grass here, and they're growing up and they're doing great. The little bitty chicks, the smallest ones, are learning to go up the ramp right here, and this is what brings us the trouble that we had. So there is a ramp in the coop right here, and you can see Mom's kind of upset. If I walk over there, the baby chicks will go right back through. They can get through this hardware cloth. So some of the chicks could climb up and go up this ramp right here. The newest little babies didn't know to do that. So the first night out, and they've graduated to where they can get out now. So the first night out, they balled up underneath the coop right here in a little ball. I came out at night after dark and I opened it up, and Mom and the babies have been nesting right here. They're getting in this little nest box right there and another one right there, and that's where they sleep at night. Okay, well, only one baby chick was out last night, and I came down here, and that little baby chick, I'll show you where it was. It had gotten wedged right in there, in that little spot right there. It was hiding right there. So I reached in and I got the little chickie and I put him in. Well, I tried to put him in. I reached in and he kind of ran. So I went in the coop right here, went in the door and grabbed him up, and I set him right inside the door right there, and I kind of gave him a little toss over. Gentle, very, very gentle. I'm very gentle with these animals. And I heard it go, "Ee!" And I heard a ruckus. And I was like, what the heck was this ruckus? So as soon as I heard the ruckus, I was like, man, that wasn't right. Something wasn't right. I wonder if there was a snake in there. Well, there was. So I'm gonna open up the coop here. It's a little messy, but that's okay. Right in that corner was a snake, a black snake, and it's right here, and it's got another baby chick in it. So right in that corner was a black snake all coiled up. And in case you guys don't know, black snakes are constrictors. So the snake bit the baby chick, wrapped itself around it, and I mean, literally this happened. I set the baby chick inside here, and I was worried about snakes coming and finding these baby chicks. I don't know how the snake found it. You guys let me know. Is there a sense of smell that these snakes have that can smell it? I have no idea. But it had come up in here, and it had already been in the nest with Mom, and it had gotten one of the chicks out from under the mama hen. It had gone in there and got one of the chicks out from under the mama hen. Then when I set the other chick in there, it just went kaboop, grabbed it, wrapped it up, and I couldn't save it. I tried to save it. I tried to get the baby chick out of the snake's mouth, out from around it. I like pulled the snake apart. I grabbed a rake, which is sitting right here, and I'm not big on killing black snakes. I like black snakes to be around the farm. They help control mice. They help control bird nests and stuff that might be getting in our tractors and our machines. So I like a black snake, but I don't like a black snake killing my babies. And here's the result of the black snake right here. This black snake was in the coop, and you can see right here, that's a baby chick. So it had already swallowed one baby chick and was getting ready to swallow another one. Now, oddly enough, I thought, well, maybe this will be a good lesson for people to learn that snakes are still a danger, especially to baby chicks. And so I left the little baby chick out here that had been strangled basically, or crushed by the black snake right there, by the constrictor part of it. And I tried to revive it, I tried everything, but its little legs were broken. It was really sad. Well, this morning I came out and the baby chick was gone. And I have no idea what got that baby chick. I don't know if one of my cats came down here and got it or what. But that's them's the breaks with having baby chicks. This is the first time I've experienced this, but I've had neighbors experience it, and they had baby chicks up in a cage, and the black snake would get in through the cage and catch the chick. There's virtually no way that I could prevent this from happening. But I think the lesson to be learned here is that if you got baby chicks and they're separate from their parents, they're separate from their mother, the thing I need to do the most is at night, I've got to come down here and I've got to inspect. So let me show you how this coop works real quick. I got to come down here, and this snake could attack in the daytime, nighttime, whatever, but it seems like the nighttime was when he was coming in, and I think he got another chick the day before. So I've got this coop set up with a rope system and a door, sliding door. So all I have to do is reach in right here. I've got a string that runs right along up through here, and it goes all the way over to the door, and I just simply raise that up and the door closes. Okay, so every night from now on until these chicks get a little bit bigger and I hang it right there, I'm gonna have to come in here and shut this door for fear of snakes. To prevent snakes from getting in your chicken coop altogether, probably the best way to do that is to use very thin hardware cloth. Okay, so this is not very thin hardware cloth, and the chicks can get in and out, snakes can get in and out. But guys, a snake is going to find a place. If you can push a pencil through a hole, a mouse or a snake can find its way in here. And where you have chickens, this is super important. That's Randy, by the way. Where you have chickens, it's super important to know you will always have mice. I don't care if your chickens are in the city or if they're in the country or if they're down here by the wood pile. You're always going to have mice. Mice will always come in at night. And I think that this snake was probably here consuming mice back in the day before the baby chicks were hatched, and then it saw a super easy opportunity because a mouse can run, but a baby chick is just absolutely helpless, and it cannot run at night. It's sitting underneath mama, and that snake just snuck right in there, oozed in, and took the baby chicks away. So lesson learned, if you're gonna have baby chicks, you really got to keep up with it. What I could have done to prevent this, and I can't believe I did this. I can't believe there was a snake just right inside that door. I picked up that baby chick, and this is horrible. I felt so bad. I picked up that baby chick and I set it in there right in front of the snake, just right in front of the snake, and it happened just like that. So lessons learned. In hindsight, I probably should have opened up the coop, inspected it, and from now on I'll most certainly open up the coop and inspect it, guys. I thought this would be just a little good story to tell you in case you've got chickens and you're thinking about raising baby chicks. Snakes are dangerous. Snakes can take the lives of your babies. It's unfortunate that happened. Lesson learned, and hopefully you can take this lesson with you and learn a little bit more about it. If you're more curious about the garden and the chicken coop, I will post a link to how I built this coop. It's a really cool setup. Very, very user-friendly. You never have to go into the coop to get your eggs. And I'll also post a link to how I trellis the gardens right here. So thanks, guys. We'll see you next time on the Stoney Ridge. This was horrible. Ugh, so disappointing, but hopefully we can all learn from it together. Take care. See you next time. Come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Woo!